Hello everyone and welcome back. It is your main man MechVape here. Today we are on PlanetBase. Yes, I know, I have returned. I have been here out of nowhere. What? What in the world? Yeah, no. Work has just been hectic as ever, as usual. As many people know, I work 10-hour days and have been for over a year now. So I really haven't had time to sit down and do recordings. I really want to sit down and relax kind of style. But you know what? I decided I needed to help out Bagra with the channel because he's done a lot. I mean, give it a hand for Bagra. Let's give a quick round of applause to the main man Bagra. You know, he's been a brother to me, and he has been one of the greatest dudes I've ever met. But yeah, you know what? We're going to get some stuff going. Now, this is just going to be a normal playthrough. I don't know how long we're going to make this. But we're also going to be starting up my MechVape's retro playlist, and you'll be seeing a lot of stuff there. I like to play my classics. Classics are always fun. So enough of me rambling. Let's just go ahead and get into it. I don't care about the tutorial. I've played the tutorial. Why it still tells me I don't know. What should we call our base? Let's see. This is a Class D planet, medium-sized desert planet with a thick CO2 atmosphere, which particularly protects against meteors and solar flares. Light amount is high because solar panels will operate at full capacity. Atmosphere density is high for our wind turbine. Sandstorm risk is high and meteor risk is low. The meteor risk, that's a load of fucking bullshit. I have seen meteors land directly in the most opportunic spot, and it sucks. What are we going to call ourselves? What base should we call this? Should we call MechVape Land? You know, we're going to call it Miller Lite, because that's what I'm drinking at the moment. I am drinking some Miller Lights, and it's one of those days. It's my day off. Do I really care? No. But without further ado, let's get started. So, as many of you who do not know, I'm gonna go and get this started. My computer did die on me. I lost the motherboard and CPU. I couldn't even get video up. With that, I've upgraded. You'll see throughout the here pretty soon, once I get this running, you'll be seeing the before picture, which is right here, and the after picture, which is right here. And this is what it looks like all together. So yeah, you know, it came out actually really well, and I will tell you this, it's 10 times faster. First thing we need to do is we need to get a O2 generator, and we're going to stick with a small one for right now. While that's going, we need to get a water extractor. Put it over here. We're going to kind of make this area like a solar farmish. We'll work with that. While that's going, first we also need to go ahead and get an airlock. Just this is the real quick basics here. And then we need to get a solar panel once this gets connected. Okay. Solar panel is up. Could have probably built it more out here, but that's okay. And then once the solar panel gets built, we'll be building up some wind turbines. We'll need to build at least 2. Now, the main thing with this game is you have to really watch your resources, because without that makes it 10 times harder. See, I could have gone over here with... Oh, son of a bitch. That was loud in my damn ear. See, there's that meteor. There's what I'm talking about. Okay, so solar panel is getting built. Now that that's built, we can go ahead and farm up some wind turbines. I always go for at least 2. That always helps out a lot. You can hear it going. So, yep, we got 2 wind turbines. That's trying to get some power going. Okay, yep, power grid. Yep, we know about that. And I'm also going to go ahead and build me a energy collector, and I'll put it right here. Now, it seems like I'm just randomly placing these, but the main thing is I want to keep these kind of separate from everything else. So I could probably work my way around them, but I want to upgrade more of these or put in more. So then that way we can have well more sustaining. I'm going to go ahead and speed these guys up one, just to make it a little bit faster for us. But yeah, no, since the computer went out, I had to pretty much was down a week, waiting on the parts, but it came out oh so gorgeous. and I'm really, really happy with it. You know, this is I was looking to go Intel, but I will recommend I stayed AMD because it worked just so much nicer. And I'll be posting the specs down to the machine below. I might as well. Why not? You guys should know the specs. I'll probably talk Bagra into doing it anyway because he's Bagra. I'm going to go ahead and recycle my colony ship. We don't need that at the moment. We'll just have to keep an eye out for sandstorms. Now we're going to go ahead and get us a canteen because our people need to eat. And they're just walking around like mindless idiots. They're just sitting there just... Yeah, they're just having fun. Oh, nothing but a good beer on your day off. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes the Irish comes out. In case you're wondering, y'all, Vapidom, I'm switching in between a mixed berry fruit and the last little bit of my custard. God damn it. Will you stop that, Planet? Okay, so that's almost completely full. That's going to hold us over for the night. Keep an eye on our wind here. Our wind is looking pretty good, so I'm not worried about it at the moment. But the solar panel here in a minute is not going to be working because it is dark. Okay, so that's getting built. Goody. If it hurries up, I can go ahead and do this. We're waiting for it to get oxygen. But we're going to go ahead and get a couple of things in here. We're going to get some drinking fountains. We're going to get a meal maker because our people need to eat. And we're going to get a small table. And just for shits and giggles, we'll put in a video screen. That way our people can at least have happy morale. It helps them kill time pretty much. So... the other couple thing is we're gonna make this a pretty good size area. You know, we're gonna make sure we have what we have. Good, drinking fountain has been built so people can drink. While that's getting built, I'm also gonna go ahead and build us a dorm, and I'm gonna build it over here because then that way, dorms are a dead end. You can't connect anything to them. So I might as well put it right up here against the base or against the rock wall. That way that kind of blocks out stuff. But other than that, I mean. Looks pretty normal. There goes another meteor. Cool. Yeah, this is looking really nice, ladies and gentlemen. This is looking pretty good. It's a little interesting at first. The other thing we're going to go ahead and build while we're waiting is we're going to go ahead and get us a biodome. Now, one thing I want to check first. I have 30 and 29. 30 metal, 29 starch. I'm going to sacrifice the extra little bit here because I'm going to build me a bigger biodome. I'm going to build me a large one. Before, I usually stuck with the smaller ones, and that was good for a little bit, but I want to be able to get this going fast. But I need to watch my metal and my starch, or bioplastic, because that's where we run into problems. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get a mine going here pretty soon. I'm probably going to build another airlock over here. Structure's low on O2. Okay, so they're having a little bit of a hard time, so I might need to make a second oxygen. I might need to make me another water extractor in order to get that going a little bit better. Yeah, see, these are not working the way I want them to. The O2 generator and are there. Oh, hey, we made survival. So survival, I didn't click on it because it takes forever, but basically we survived the first night. I'm keeping an eye on it. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get another airlock going because I think I'm going to have to get a mine. I know I'm going to have to get a mine. Okay. So let's see. That's the main thing we need to get is once we get this going, we got to get a storage locker or a little storage unit. And then that way we can go from there. But I do know we're going to need another airlock. Because I can't reach into here to get anything. Let me actually see something real quick. Yeah, see, it has to be placed near an existing structure and near the base of a mountain. So, I wonder if I can... I could technically go there. What I could do is... And that's a good sized mountain range too. That's what we want. I did not really plan this out. Okay. First off, let's see, they're losing air bad. And these guys are tired. So I'm going to go ahead and throw in some beds for all 7 colonists. And then we're also going to go ahead and let me see something here. Extracts water from the soil, but it needs another. So what we're going to do here is we're going to so we built another water extractor. A lot of my guys are getting ready to go to bed. We're just waiting on shit to get built, which is fine. Okay, so here we're gonna do potatoes because we're Irish and we need potatoes. Wheat pad. You know what? We could go with another. We need onions and mushrooms because I love onions and mushrooms. And I'm going to place me a tree. There we go. We'll do that for right now until we can get some more going. And then once we get more going, we'll be able to go there. Looks like so-and-so is eating. Yep, okay, they're eating. They're getting ready to fall asleep, though. They need something. Okay, so he's going to bed. They're going to the potato pad. Yep. So now that we have that, we can start going ahead and getting some food going. Okay, they're climbing up. Okay. So everything's looking good. Everything is looking good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give them one more fast forward here. Okay. So, okay, it is the next day. I'm going to go ahead and back it down one more just so we can play here. Okay, so everything's looking good. So the next thing we're going to go ahead and build is we're going to go ahead and get us a processing plant. And I'm going to build it out over here. So then that way we can have that. And I'm going to go ahead and query some stuff up here. I'm contemplating whether or not I want to get another power collector. I mean, it would be nice to have another one. Well, we're going to do it. Why not? Oh, there goes another one. Okay, so, yeah, we've got a few more games coming out as well that have been that are going to be coming onto the channel that are going to be really, really fun. I already have a couple in mind. You might be seeing some Crisis 2. That has been an ultimate game I've been loving to play. I'm trying to get the original Crisis to work, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I wish I could because that was a very good game back in the day. Got a couple other little small indie games, including this one here. We got PlanetBase. Need a drink. We got PlanetBase. We've got Crisis 2. We're probably going to be looking at the Doom series. And we're probably going to be looking into the Wolfenstein. I can finally play some Wolfenstein. And that's going to be up and coming for Wolfenstein 2. That's going to be coming out in, I think, October. And that looked utterly amazeballs. So, yeah. Okay, so everything's looking really good. I'm going to just build this here real quick. Place that there. And that there. Okay. And then I'm also going to go ahead and spend a little bit extra. What's it going to cost for me? Yeah, see, I don't like that. Oh, fuck it. We got to. We got to, people. We got to do this. And while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and get that going. Okay, so we just built a second airlock while we're also building a few other things. I know it seems a little risky, but you know what? We're going to try our best with it and see what happens. With that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. When we come back, this will get built, and also with the mine, they should already be built. I'm probably going to go ahead and upgrade a few things in here anyway, just to kind of make it a little bit better, a little bit easier. But we'll go over that later on in time. But with that, thank you all for joining me. Hope to catch you on the next one, and be ready for some amazing gameplay coming out. So with that, have a great one, y'all. Catch you on the next one.